Welcome to this week's edition of The Forum. I'm Mark Willard, host of ESPN LA Now and ESPN LA 710. This right here, Arash Markazi, everybody. He writes for ESPNLA.com. You know that already. All right, Arash, Michael Thompson and I talked to Mike D'Antoni this week on ESPN LA 710. And Mike said he believes a career year is coming for Pau Gasol. Now they're all kumbaya together. Isn't that nice? But he thinks Pau's going to have a great year. He also mentioned Steve Nash thinks he's going to play better than he has in years. It got people thinking, you know, look, these are Hall of Fame basketball players. Now, yes, they're older, but what if Pau Gasol does have a career year now that Dwight Howard's not here? What if Steve Nash does get back to form and everybody stays healthy? Is it possible that with that, the Lakers could end up being a lot better than people are thinking they're going to be?
I love this. And I do think it's 100% right. Mike D'Antoni, you are right. And listen, and if he's right, I think all is forgiven. I think it's a beautiful time in Lakerland because here's the thing. Steve Nash plus Pau Gasol, that was a tandem we thought would be perfect. We thought they would make beautiful music together, but here's the problem. I don't think it was just the system. They were hurt. They weren't healthy the whole year. If they can stay healthy, if we have Steve Nash for a full season and Pau Gasol for the full season, they could, you know, they could make beautiful music out there on the court.
It is a monstrous size if.
Yeah.
But if Kobe Bryant comes back and plays well, if Pau Gasol's healthy, if Steve Nash is healthy, then it's Steve Nash, Pau Gasol, and Kobe Bryant, and I can think of some teams that are worse out there. Now, to your point, take a look at what these guys did miss last year. It was a whole lot. 33 games for Pau, 32 for Nash. And then look at the points for Pau, the field goal percentage, the efficiency rating, all of them career lows, but for obvious reasons. Not only did he have to kind of share the interior spotlight with Dwight Howard, in many ways he didn't get any of the interior spotlight at all because Mike D'Antoni had him out of position, had him as an outside shooter, plus they were playing mental games with each other all year long. I still think that was Mike D'Antoni's biggest mistake when he came in and a week after he got here made the comment about taking Pau out because he, quote, wanted to win the game.
Yeah.
So, you know what, today, you know, I mean, now he's looking at Pau Gasol and says he's going to have a great year. You know what? Maybe he will. He's not that old.
No, I mean, here's the thing. He's going to begin with the system that he wants to play in. I mean, Pau Gasol is more comfortable playing the center. People forget, with those championship teams, Pau Gasol was predominantly the guy in the paint. That was his, I mean, he did what he wanted to do. With Steve Nash and Dwight Howard last season, he was shooting shots from the outside, put him in the post, get him where he's comfortable, and I do think he could have a career season. All
right, so now then I'm going to put you on the spot and ask you if they are better than we all think they're going to be. How much better? I mean, what's the ceiling?
They make the playoffs. Here's the thing. I don't think that they can be a championship contending team, and I don't think that they could be a top half seed in the West. I do think that the top half in the West is too strong for that. But if Steve Nash does play well and Pau Gasol does have a career year, maybe a 6, 7, 8 seed.
Yep.
You know, and that goes back to the point of, like, you know, what's the point of that? But listen, you want a good team. You want a successful team. And I do think with Pau Gasol playing well, this team could be a very good team.
And maybe gets his mind right as well now that Mike D'Antoni's backing him again. And then I think that's a fair point you make. Mike D'Antoni and Mitch Kupchak both spoke this week, and neither one of them said this is a championship contender.
Exactly.
They just said that we'll be competitive.
They're realistic.
Yeah, they're realistic. That's new. All right. That's Arash Markazi. I'm Mark Willard. That's all the time we have for this week. We will see you next time.